What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are returning to our hardcore mode Let's Play of SpinTires Mudrunner. Now, in this episode, we're going to be picking up where we last left off, refueling everything. And if I'm trying to actually remember which truck it was that ran out of fuel and needs our help. Oh, the C4320 back there. So, I'm trying to figure out what the best way to get back was, and I think in the last episode, if I'm not mistaken, the idea that we came up with was to go across the, kind of go through here, go back down, and avoid all of this mucky, disgusting mess in here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try that. And see how it works for me. And we still have the other truck too, if need be. But I'm not sure. I don't know if we're gonna need it or not. If it's just like, you know, smoothish dirt roads, it should be pretty smooth sailing. And this thing should be able to make it in automatic mode without even. I mean, it doesn't even have all-wheel drive, so it's not like we can use it. But it should be able to make it without locking the diffs. And I'm also going to be very careful that I don't damage this thing, because if I don't damage it, then I can keep its fuel consumption very low, which will basically allow me to... Oh, crap. But yeah, that'll basically allow me to save more fuel for the rest of the trucks, so they can actually use it where it counts. Now, I'm going to need to pull this thing back. Honestly, I may just grab the other truck and just keep towing this thing. I'm going to try one more thing before I get the other truck, but I think getting the other truck may be what I'll end up doing. I'm not sure. But I'm going to try my hardest to keep this thing out of any sort of mud, because we've already discovered that it doesn't like it at all whatsoever. And it's like, yeah, dude, you can go home. You can go home. I'm not interested. Just wanted to check the map to make sure we were on the right path. Also going to try and stay in the grass wherever possible, because usually the ground is, a lot more hard packed in the grass. Wow, we've got speed up. We're in 5th freaking gear. That's a lot of speed, actually. Continuing to periodically check the map, so we're gonna want to stay straight here. Well, straight technically. I mean, we're gonna have to like kind of veer left a little bit, but that's technically straight down on the map. So we're gonna veer left here. Ground is still, wow. Okay, knocked that thing over. No damage issues at all. Ground is still fairly hard packed. It's gotten a little bit softer, but not to the point where I'd be concerned about it at all. Alright, how are we looking here? Avoid the mud. Good, good. Okay, perfect. This is exactly where I wanted to go. That follows my plan literally to a freaking T. Trying to avoid this mud. I don't know if I'll be able to avoid it, though. Like, I don't know how avoidable it actually is. Stick with it. Oh, geez. Wow, that dropped in pretty hard. Stay to the side of the ruts. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Keep to the side. Now turn back right. And, uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. The whole truck stopped, and I was like, oh, please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Winch this thing into the grass a little bit. And release. Alright, let's get things done. We'll get across the river, and hopefully this thing won't have any trouble crossing here. I've never crossed here before, but there's a bunch of trees over there that we can winch to, so I don't think it'll be any sort of problem. Oh, the water's not even that deep. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Wow, not even a single winch necessary. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. No problem at all. Holy crap, dude. No problem at all. That is legit. All right. Want to hang a left, I think. Yep, because then if we hang a left here, we're just back on the main road. Back on the main road, we can carry on to where the other truck is, and we can save it. We can get some fuel in it and deliver that first load of lumber, and then she should be good to go. And then before we attempt our final, or not necessarily our final, but our next lumber run, I do want to make sure everything is fully repaired and ready to go. So fuel is not, even an issue. So, like, we'll make sure everything's repaired and everything's fully fueled up, and we'll try and basically make it through with no damage on any of the trucks. So, yeah, don't go left. Just go straight. Right? Yeah, right. I was like, right? Yeah, right. Totally right. A little bit of interior cam action while we kind of head down the road here. I will admit, when this thing is on, like, hard-packed dirt roads, it really does get up to speed quick. I like this truck a lot. It's definitely it's definitely a trade-off to not have, access to all-wheel drive. But this thing definitely makes up for it in other areas, primarily its speed on smooth roads, because that makes it a really great rescue truck because it can get out to stuff really quickly. The only problem is it's not really a multi-surface rescue truck. It's like, as long as you got smooth roads on the way there, you will have a swift rescue, no doubt. But if you have, any sort of uneven roads, yeah, your rescue might be a little late, Alright, there's the truck in question, so let's pull up beside him. Be like, bro, you're in luck. Fuel's here. Alright. Fully fueled. Change truck, and that thing still has a ton of fuel left in it. So we're going to get this guy started up and get this guy started up, stick it in all-wheel drive, and just move right on out of here, get this load dropped off, and from there should be very easy to continue on in terms of, like, very easy to continue on in terms of getting that fuel truck ready to be swapped over to a long log trailer. And that's gonna be a thing. That'll be my first time ever using a long log trailer in hardcore mode. So I'm excited. I'm also a little bit nervous, but I'm definitely very excited about it. This truck could also use some repairs. It could definitely use a few repairs, but we'll think about that later. And I'm not too sure if we're gonna even use this truck again in this particular let's play of this map. So this truck, this may be the last time we use it, so I'm not really too concerned about the damage level or doing repairs on it as of right now. But let's see. We got a garage right there. Lumber mill is down the road, so we'll continue on down the road. In fact, why don't we pull into the garage, get this guy repaired, get it fixed up, and we can just head right back out on the road. There we go. So he's repaired now. And that should mean proper engine performance, no big deal there at all. So we can back up and get back out onto the road where this thing belongs. Now, also, keep in mind that I think I've spent enough time on this map that I have a pretty good idea of where I think at least I have a pretty good idea of where I'm going to take the long log trailer. But that's not exactly set in stone yet. So, and also keep in mind that it'll be my first time ever towing a long log trailer on hardcore, so, or in hardcore, I should say. So, there's a lot of unknowns that are about to happen in this series. A lot of unknowns have happened already. I mean, I've never even played on hardcore mode before, and that was an unknown out of the way right off the bat. So, I really like, just ticking the boxes off of different unknowns in this particular Let's Play, this hardcore mode Let's Play, and I've been really enjoying it because it's been really forcing me to think about the decisions you make in the map a lot more than you would otherwise. A little bit of mud to deal with, but this thing's taking it like a champ, staying up in third gear. Now, I am avoiding the mud just a little bit by going up along the bank, but not a big deal at all. Shouldn't be anyway. Shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, where is the... I'm just going to go straight. I've taken that side route before, and I kind of just want to go straight and see if I can make a better approach from this side of the road. I don't think I would do this side with a long log trailer, but with something like this, I would definitely do it, no problem at all. This should be where we go up the hill. Actually, now that I think of it, I bet you, if you kind of just angled yourself right, I bet you a long log trailer could do this. All it would really have to do that'd be tricky would be fit between these two trees right here, or all those three technically. But there's our lumber mill, so we can go ahead and make this drop off, and it should be pretty easy. So there is our first drop off on hardcore mode. So that's a 3-point load done. So we've got 3 out of 8 done. So now we're gonna switch to the C256. Continue down the road to the garage, and I'm trying to think what the best way to get everything organized would be, because I want to set myself up for this properly, so I don't get out there and then run into an issue, and then I'm like, oh god, I can't proceed in the map anymore, because that can happen in hardcore mode. You can like literally screw yourself in hardcore mode if you're not careful. And if you set off for something and then don't plan ahead for it. So that's what we're going to be doing before we set off on any kind of major adventure with a long log trailer. And really what I want to do is have a fuel truck prepped and ready and a repair truck prepped and ready. So we have fuel, we have repair points, and either one of those can be used as a rescue vehicle too, in case this truck gets in a bind. Because I'm anticipating that at some point or another it will probably have to be towed by another truck, just because of the fact that it does not have all-wheel drive. But I mean, we can still stick it in low and do the diff lock, but that doesn't always help as much as all-wheel drive. It depends on what kind of situation you're in. So let me turn this thing around, get it set up and kind of staged up for the long log trailer. And I wonder if this truck allows you to pack it, because if this truck allows you to pack it, then that will be, super advantageous. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of that fuel cistern. Yes, I know, but I'll go ahead and fix that with another truck. Wait. Oh, we need a log carrier first. I don't know why I blanked on that. All right. So, yes, we can pack the cart, which is exactly what I need. All right, get it packed up. And now we're ready to set off. But before we do that, I'm going to switch to the, what's it, the other one? The 4320 is over here. And this one's actually, it's been fully repaired now. So I'm going to take this thing back to the garage, put a fuel cistern on it, and then grab the repair truck, so we're pretty much all ready to go, and don't have any issues along that front to worry about. The thing is, I think that we can do this haul in one shot if we don't damage the truck. I think we'll be able to do the long log haul in one shot as long as we don't damage anything. Now, keep in mind that this is hardcore, so if anything does get damaged, it will be a big issue. So that's what I'm kind of toying with the idea of right now of, how big of a chance is there of making it all the way on one fuel fill up. And there is that fuel station along the way, and I have a pretty good route for it. So I don't think we're gonna run into a fuel emergency. I'm just kind of trying to think ahead, just in case we do end up running into a fuel emergency. So, where is our garage? Come on, garage. Gary's garage. Where's Gary's garage? Oh, dear God. Steering kind of went wacky there. It was weird. Like, the steering will sometimes get weird on you, and if you let it, then it can kind of take you for a ride. But the garage is right here, so we'll go ahead and get all that repaired, get it all ready to go, and just in case, we will outfit this truck with a fuel cistern of its own, actually, or we could make it hella multi-purpose. And by that, you'll see what I mean. All right, let's see. Log carriage. Utility semi-trailer. Or, no, not utility trailer. Well, you know what? Actually, that might be better. there's the utility semi-trailer, but the... Oh, let's get rid of the spare wheel. So we can do utility attachment and utility semi-trailer, because I think on hardcore you really end up being more concerned with repair points than you do fuel. So this has all of that, and it's a little bit easier to maneuver, so if you do need to disconnect the trailer, you can. But I'm going to go ahead and switch to the C256. We're going to set off, and this will be the start of what should be one of the most epic lumber hauls I've ever done in Mud Runner, because it's a long log trailer and because it's in hardcore mode. So this is gonna be I think a multi-step process to get this load over to the other area, but I do think that at the end of the day it'll be worth it, because it's gonna be a blast. I think it's gonna be a blast. I think it's gonna be a challenge, but I also think it's gonna be super fun. A little bit of that interior cam for you guys. I love how they do include, like, you know, the little shift pattern on the dash and, like, you know, some instructions, I'm guessing, for something on the glove box. Either safety warnings or instructions for something or what have you. But wow, this thing actually, I mean, I know it went back to first, but it already, like, had to run over multiple fallen trees before it actually did go all the way back to first gear. I'm impressed with that. That did well. Oh, yo, come on. Oh, like, seriously. So so I'm thinking the best route for me to take, if we come down here and find me, is going to be to make no. Stay on the main road, and then hang right here. Avoid that whole swamp. Cut back in. You can get fuel if you need to. Go up here to the logs kiosk, where the K700 already is, by the way. And then come back down through here, take this cut through, back to here, and then main road all the way back to the lumber mill. So that should be the way to do it. I think it should be the way to do it, and I think it's the most reliable way to do it as well. So everything should be set. Our repair truck is down here, the B131, and we are, dude, I am prepped and ready. I think this is going to be an absolute, like, this next episode / I don't know if it's going to be either one more episode or 2 more episodes, but regardless, I'm excited for them. Hope you guys are too. I'll see y'all next time. Make sure you like the video. Tell me in the comments what you thought of it, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all next time. Talk to you guys later.